Hello, it's Professor Asma Praveen, Chairperson Department of Psychology. Welcome back to this course on fundamentals of research. Today I will discuss about the types of research. Research, as we already discussed in previous lectures, is a very complex and multifaceted process that varies depending on the field and the experts that are involved in the research process. Different philosophies shape how we approach research and determine the methods we use to find the answers of the questions. So, in the realm of social science research methodology, there is a framework for classifying research based on various perspectives. One perspective, known as the mode of inquiry, it examines the different philosophies that guide research and categories research types accordingly. This perspective recognizes that there are diverse ways of conducting research, each with its own sets of principles and practices. Another perspective that we call is application perspective. Why it is called as application perspective? Because it focuses on the findings of a research study can be applied in real world context. The third perspective, known as the objectives perspective, that takes into account the goals and the objectives and aims of this study. These three perspectives serve as the foundation for classifying research types. For example, a project may be classified as pure or applied research based on its applications. Pure research seeks to expand knowledge and understanding without immediate practical applications, while applied research aims to address specific problems or improve existing practices. Additionally, a study can be categorized as descriptive, correlational, explanatory, or exploratory based on its objectives. These categories reflect the different purposes and intentions behind the research. Furthermore, the mode of inquiry employed in a research study can also influence its classification. Research can be qualitative, quantitative, or a combination of both, that is, mixed methods. Qualitative research focuses on exploring subjective experiences and meanings, while quantitative research emphasizes numerical data and statistical analysis. The choice of mode of inquiry depends on the nature of the research question and the type of data that is needed to answer it. This is how we can classify the types of research from the viewpoint of application. There are two types of research, pure and applied. On the basis of the objectives, there are four types of researches, that is descriptive, exploratory, correlational, explanatory. And on the basis of the inquiry perspective, there are three types of research, that is quantitative research, qualitative research, and mixed methods research. Now we will explain all the perspectives in detail. First perspective is objectives perspective. Research studies can be classified into four basic types on the basis of the objectives of researches. First is descriptive, second is correlational, explanatory, and exploratory. A descriptive study aims to systematically describe a situation, a problem, a phenomenon, service, or a program. It provides valuable information about various aspects such as the living conditions of a community, attitudes towards an issue, or the types of services provided by an organization. The main goal of these studies is to provide a detailed description of what is happening in relation to the issue or problem being studied. On the other hand, a correlational study focuses on discovering or establishing the existence of a relationship between two or more aspects of a situation or phenomena. For example, it might explore the impact of advertising campaign on product sales, the relationship between stressful living and the incidence of heart attacks, or the connection between technology and unemployment. These studies help researchers understand the connections and the associations between different variables. Another category of research is explanatory research. It seeks to clarify why and how there is a relationship between two aspects of a situation or phenomenon. It goes beyond just establishing a relationship and aims to explain the underlying reasons behind it. For example, explanatory research may investigate why stressful living leads to heart attacks, why a decline in mortality is followed by a decrease in fertility, or how the home environment affects a child's academic achievement. By providing explanations, these studies contribute to a deeper understanding of the causes and the mechanism behind certain phenomena. On the other hand, exploratory research, the fourth type of research, it involves studying an area with limited knowledge or investigating the possibilities of a specific research study. It can have multiple objectives, for example, being descriptive, correlational, and explanatory. A good study combines all these three objectives because when researchers want to determine the feasibility of a study, they conduct a feasibility study or a pilot study. This is done when they want to explore areas they have little or no knowledge about. So, by conducting a small scale study or a pilot study, they can decide if it's worth doing a more detailed investigation or not. If the assessment during the exploratory study is positive, a full study may follow. Exploratory studies are also conducted to develop, refine, and test measurement tools and procedures. In practice, most studies contain elements of correlational and explanatory research, even though they can be theoretically classified into one category. Next perspective is mode of inquiry perspective. And from this perspective, that is mode of inquiry, there are three main approaches that investigators use when they are conducting a research. And these are quantitative, qualitative, or mixed methods. Each approach offers a different level of flexibility in the research process. The quantitative or structured approach follows a predetermined structure for every aspect of the research. That is, there is less flexibility. Everything is predetermined or everything is structured in quantitative approach, including objectives, design, sample, and even the questions asked. This approach has little flexibility as everything is follows a set structure. In contrast, the qualitative or unstructured approach takes a more open and flexible approach to the investigation. Instead of quantifying things, it focuses on describing and narrating feelings, perceptions, and experiences. The emphasis is not on generalizations but on exploring diversity. This approach offers researchers more freedom to explore and delve into the complexities of the research problem. The third category, that is mixed methods approach, combines both quantitative and qualitative research. It aims to select the best methods regardless of whether they are quantitative or qualitative to find answers to the research questions. This approach recognizes the different research problems may require different methods of analysis. By combining multiple methods, researchers can gain a more comprehensive understanding of the research problem. Third perspective is application perspective. Research can be divided into two main categories on the basis of the application. And these two categories are pure or basic research, and second one is applied research. Pure research focuses on developing and testing theories and hypotheses. Even if they may not have immediate practical use, this type of research deals with abstract concepts and aims to refine research methods and techniques. The goal of pure research is to contribute to the existing knowledge of research methods. On the other hand, applied research uses research methods and techniques to collect information about different aspects of a situation or issue, problem, or phenomenon. The gathered information is then used for practical purposes such as creating policies, making administrative decisions, and gaining a better understanding of a particular situation. Applied research is focused on using research findings to address real world problems and improve society. So, now we will compare basic and applied research. We will study basic and applied research in detail. Basic research, or the fundamental research, or the pure research, is driven by curiosity and the desire to advance knowledge. It is exploratory in nature and does not have any practical end use in mind. The goal of fundamental or pure research is to identify and explain relationships between variables. While it may not have immediate practical applications, it serves as a foundation for further research. In the field of psychology, basic research aims to increase our scientific knowledge. It is more theoretical in nature and focuses on obtaining empirical data that can be used to formulate, expand, or evaluate theories. The objective of pure research is to deepen our understanding of certain behavior. For instance, basic research in psychology might investigate how stress levels influence academic cheating or how caffeine consumption affects the brain. These studies are conducted to enhance knowledge on a specific topic rather than finding solutions. However, the findings from basic research can eventually be applied to practical problems that hold social value. There are certain characteristics of pure research or basic research, and the first important characteristic of basic research is that it is analytical in nature. For example, an investigation looking at whether stress levels influence how often students engage in academic cheating. Second characteristic is it is based on observed and measured phenomena. It derives knowledge from actual experience rather than from theory or belief. This means that researchers gather data through observation and measurement to draw conclusions. Third characteristic of pure research is that it aims at theorizing concepts and not solving specific problems. Fourth is it is primarily concerned with the expansion of knowledge and not with the applicability of the research outcomes. Fifth characteristic of pure research is that it is theoretical in nature. For example, a study looking at how caffeine consumption impacts the brain. Next one is it is carried out without any primary focus on possible practical ends. Seventh one is it improves the general knowledge and understanding of different fields of study. Next characteristic would be it is experimental, observational, descriptive, comparative, or historical in nature. For example, a study assessing whether men or women are more likely to suffer from depression. Another important characteristic of pure research is that it often uses the IMRAD approach or format, which stands for Introduction, Methods, Results, and Discussion. This IMRAD format is commonly used in scholarly journals to communicate empirical research findings. Basic research plays an important role in advancing scientific knowledge across disciplines. It extends our understanding, provides new insights, and contributes to the advancement of science. While basic research may not always yield direct practical implications, its contributions to scholarly discussion and the development of theories cannot be overstated. In fact, many practical solutions to real world problems have emerged directly from basic research. Basic research in psychology, for example, has guided the development of theories and has led to professional development programs and policy reforms in social institutions. Objectives of basic research. Basic research has certain important objectives, and the main important objectives of basic research are it can be summarized, describing, predicting, and explaining. That is, main objective of pure research is to summarize, to describe, predict, and explain the situations or the problems or events. So, in the realm of scientific inquiry, these objectives or goals are essential for, for advancing our understanding of the world around us. The first objective of basic research is to describe a problem, to describe a phenomenon. By carefully observing and documenting various aspects of the natural world, researchers aim to provide a detailed account of how things work. This descriptive approach allows scientists to establish a foundation of knowledge upon which further investigation can be built. Next objective is predicting outcomes is another important crucial aspect of basic research. Through rigorous experimentation and analysis, researchers strive to develop methods and theories that can accurately forecast future events or behaviors. These predictions helps us anticipate and prepare for potential outcomes, whether in the fields of medicine, climate science, or any other area of study. Furthermore, basic research seeks to explain the underlying mechanism behind observed phenomena. Researchers delve deep into the intricacies of nature, seeking to uncover the fundamental principles and laws that govern the universe. By unraveling these mysteries, researchers not only satisfy their curiosity but also lay the groundwork for practical applications and technological advancements. So, in essence, we can say that basic research is the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. It is driven by a desire to understand the world on a fundamental level without immediate concern for practical applications. However, the insights gained from basic research often have far reaching implications, leading to breakthroughs in various fields and improving our quality of life. So, by describing, predicting, and explaining, basic research plays a vital role in expanding our knowledge and pushing the boundaries of human understanding. Now, we will explain applied research. Second classification of research on the basis of application. First is pure research, second one is applied research. Applied research in psychology involves using scientific methods and psychological findings to solve real world problems in various fields such as clinical psychology, education, and sports. It's about taking what we know about how people think and behave and using that knowledge to improve things in areas like education, business, and health. For example, applied psychology can be used in counseling, sports, and even in the legal system. It is a way, basically, to take what we learn in psychology and actually apply it to help people and make their lives better. One specific example of applied research in psychology is the development of technology. Human factor psychologists are working on creating products and systems that are easier and more enjoyable to use, such as smart vehicles and smart home appliances. They are also studying how humans interact with robots, brain machine interfaces, and virtual reality systems. By understanding how people use technology and what motivates them to engage with it, psychologists can design safer and more efficient systems that focus on the needs of the humans. So, in the field of technology, psychologists are applying their knowledge to improve the user experience. They are studying how people interact with different types of technology, like robots and virtual reality systems, to create products that are easier and more enjoyable to use for the human beings. By understanding human behavior and motivation, psychologists can design systems that meets the needs of the users and enhance their overall experience. There are certain characteristics of applied research, and the first one is applied research is a type of research that focuses on solving real world problems and finding practical solutions of the problems. Second characteristic of applied research is it goes beyond theories and ideas using scientific methods to collect and analyze data. Third one is important characteristic of applied research is its collaboration. That is, most of the researchers they work with industry, government, and other organizations to implement and evaluate solutions. This ensures that the research is not done in isolation, but in partnership with those who can put the findings into action. Another characteristic of applied research is its ability to create new knowledge and develop innovative technologies, processes, or interventions. It is not just about studying what already exists, but about pushing boundaries and coming up with groundbreaking solutions of the problems. Additionally, another important characteristic of applied research is that it is highly focused, usually conducted in response to a specific problem or a need. It has clear objectives and hypotheses aiming to find answers and make a difference in a particular area. Next important characteristic of applied research is that to gather the necessary information, this type of research often utilizes controlled experiments, surveys, or other empirical methods. This systematic and organized approach allows researchers to draw reliable conclusions. Next one is the results of applied research are not solely for academic purposes. They have practical applications and can be used in policy making, decision making, and even the in the development of the new products and new services. In this way, uh, this applied research directly impacts the real world. Another important characteristic of applied research is that it is interdisciplinary. It means it involves researchers from different fields or disciplines that are working together. This collaboration brings diverse perspectives and expertise to the table, leading to more comprehensive and effective solutions. Lastly, applied research is all about making a difference. It has immediate or near term implications for real world applications, focusing on improving the lives of individuals and communities through practical solutions. So, by addressing real world problems and developing innovative solutions, applied research plays a crucial role in driving progress and creating positive change in society. Now, I will discuss the comparison between basic and applied research. We can compare both the types of research on the basis of definitions, on the basis of focus or goal, nature, utility, and environment. And, and the figure shows that on the basis of definition, we can see that basic research is a sort of investigation that aims to improve understanding of a specific occurrence, subject, or nature law. And the definition of applied research can be referred to the type research that seeks practical answers to current problems. And on the basis of focus or goal, we can say that basic research is to broaden the available resources, evidences about various sources and aims. And the goal of applied research is to provide new approaches and technologies for dealing with a variety of industrial challenges on the basis of the nature. We can say that basic research is theoretical in nature and applied research is practical in nature. On the basis of the utility, when we compare basic and applied research, we can see that basic research is universal, that is, it has universal utility, but applied research has limited utility. And on the basis of environment, when we compare both the types of research, we can say that basic research take place in a sterile environment, while applied research occurs in real world and open world settings. Now, if we compare both the types of research in detail, basic research and applied research are two different types of scientific investigations, as we all know. Basic research aims to expand our knowledge and explore new ideas without any immediate practical application in mind, while applied research is focused on solving specific problems, or developing practical applications. The objectives of these two types of research also differ greatly. Basic research seeks to uncover underlying mechanisms and establish general principles, while applied research is driven by the desire to find solutions of the real world problems and improve existing technologies. The methods used in basic research and applied research also vary. Basic research often involves theoretical and experimental studies that seek to uncover universal truths and principles, while applied research relies heavily on practical experiments and observations to develop tangible products or strategies. Additionally, the scope of these two types of research also differs. Basic research tends to have a broader scope as it seeks to uncover universal truth and principles that can be applied across various disciplines, while applied research has a narrow focus and is usually conducted within a specific field or industry. The time frame for conducting basic research and applied research also varies. Basic research is often a long term endeavor that requires extensive experimentation and analysis over an extended period, while applied research is typically more time sensitive as it aims to address immediate problems or meet specific deadlines. The funding sources for these types of research can also vary. Basic research is often supported by government agencies, academic institutions, and private institutions that value the pursuit of knowledge and for its own sake. While applied research is often funded by industries, businesses, or organizations that have a vested interest in finding practical solutions to specific problems. Another difference between basic and applied research is on the basis of outcomes and objectives. Basic research primary, primarily contributes to the advancement of scientific knowledge and the development of theories, while applied research focuses on producing tangible results such as new technologies, products, or strategies that can be implemented in real world settings. Furthermore, the level of collaboration involved in each type of research can also vary. Basic research often encourages interdisciplinary collaboration and the sharing of knowledge among scientists from different fields, while applied research may involve collaborations between researchers and industry professionals to ensure the practicality and feasibility of the proposed solutions. The criteria for evaluating success in basic research and applied research are also distinct. In basic research, success is often measured by the publication of scientific papers, citations, and the impact on the scientific community, while in applied research, success is often determined by the practical outcomes achieved, such as the successful implementation of a new technology or then resolution of a specific problem. Lastly, the potential career paths for researchers in basic research and applied research can also differ. Basic researchers often pursue careers in academia where they continue to explore new ideas and contribute to the body of knowledge, while applied researchers they may work in industries, government agencies, or research institutions where they apply their expertise to solve practical problems and develop innovative solutions. In conclusion, we can say that basic research and applied research are two distinct types of scientific investigations with different objectives, methods, scopes, time frames, funding sources, outcomes, levels of collaboration, criteria for success, and potential career paths. Both types of research play important roles in advancing scientific knowledge and addressing real world challenges. Basic research expands our understanding of fundamental principles and concepts, while applied research uses the knowledge to solve the practical problem and develop solutions. These two types of research work together, inspiring new ideas and leading to important breakthroughs in various fields. That's all for today. Thank you.